The beach stretched on as far as the eye could see in either direction. Soft, pale sand slid under her feet as she walked. The waves lapped the shore nearby, frothy white edges creating lacy designs before the water retreated, replaced moments later by another edge with another design, patterns always changing. Brilliant sun shone around, the heat of a midsummer afternoon seeping through her clothes, warming her bare arms. Startled, she looked down and realized that she was wearing her nightclothes. Bright red pajamas in a soft t-shirt fabric, the sleeveless top leaving her arms exposed to the sun, the ends of her wide-legged trousers catching the sand as she walked. Perfectly acceptable for sleeping, not appropriate for a walk along a beach. She stopped, toes digging into the sand, and looked around. There was the sun overhead, the endless blue sky, the vast ocean, the pale expansive beach, and the enormous cliff face at the other side of the beach that somehow cast no shadow at all and did not reflect the echo of the waves. She was apparently all alone, and did not know where she was, and could not remember how she had come to be here in her nightclothes, barefoot and unarmed. Not even her chrysaang strapped to her forearm. Wards flared around her, bright silver even in the daylight world, and then died. She tried again. The wards failed again, as they always did in this place. Always did. Her mind snagged on those words. She might not know where she was, but this was familiar. She had been here before. "Not again," she said aloud, and grit her teeth for what came next. It started quietly, so softly that if she had not been listening for it, she would not have heard it at all. A woman's voice, crying out in pain. The cries grew louder, echoing off the cliff face, reverberating in the air around Arrow. Her wards flared again, and died again. The noise grew until it was all she could hear. There were no words in the cries, the pitch and tone changed, ranging from helpless crying to screams that hurt her ears. Pain, agony, fury, grief, helplessness. But no words. The sound swelled until it drilled into her skull, a piercing agony that she could not escape, until it drove her to her knees and then onto her side, huddled on the warm sand, knees against her chest, crying tears of her own, wanting it to just stop. And then, the worst part.